And right here, we're going to give you a live look at Walter Reed Hospital in Bethesda, Maryland. President Trump, who was diagnosed with COVID last week, he is still at Walter Reed there getting treatment today. But according to his doctors, he could go home soon. NBC's Tracy Potts is there with the latest. Tracy.
Hi there, Adam. Good morning, everyone. We are outside Walter Reed. It's actually a very busy atmosphere out here. Some of the president's supporters are back, and the president himself expected to meet with his medical team at some point today. We know he was up tweeting early today, but soon decisions are going to be made about whether or not he leaves this hospital in the next few hours. The White House chief of staff says President Trump and his medical team will decide later today when he'll be discharged.
I don't know the exact time right now. I would think that it's going to be at the earliest this afternoon.
A high fever and low oxygen levels over the weekend led doctors to give him oxygen and a steroid typically reserved for the sickest COVID-19 patients.
We're getting great reports from the doctors.
The president's condition vastly different from the mild symptoms reported Friday.
I was trying to reflect the upbeat attitude that the team, the president, that his course of illness has had.
Medical experts are skeptical.
Number one, he's actually quite sick, and he shouldn't be discharged anytime soon for his own sake. Or number two, the doctors are not practicing evidence-based medicine.
These are new pictures released late last night of President Trump working inside Walter Reed Hospital after a brief drive-by outside to thank supporters. Now drawing criticism from one of the hospital's emergency physicians.
This was a dangerous move. There is no medical benefit for this to have taken place. It violates CDC guidelines that come from the president's own administration.
The White House trying to portray the image of a commander-in-chief still hard at work as the world's most watched patient continues treatment. Now, that doctor that you heard from also said that that entire Secret Service team needs to self-quarantine because they were exposed to President Trump, and we know that he's positive. One of the president's former advisors, in fact, his former campaign manager, was on air talking this morning, saying that he was told that they volunteered for the assignment and that the doctors cleared it. Adam?
Okay, interesting development there. Tracy, thank you. Now, Attorney General William Barr is reversing course, now saying he will quarantine for several days after possibly being exposed to COVID-19. Barr initially said he wasn't going to quarantine after attending that White House Supreme Court nomination event for Amy Coney Barrett 2 weekends ago. Several people who were there that day in the Rose Garden have tested positive. The Justice Department says the Barr has taken 4 COVID tests since Friday. All of them came back negative.